Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. When we left off last time, we were slowly but surely making progress through this these elven ruins. We've got what looks like something very promising up here, like that may well be... Get back here, Keira. The end of our journey. But before we do that, let's tackle some foglets. So, put some art on and... Alright. Also, what do we know about foglets exactly? Elementa? No, but gargoyles are... Oh, as are hounds of the Wild Hunt. Good to know. Baying at the heels of the Wild Hunt are its hounds, fierce beasts, yes, I can read, which follow it like dust clouds trailing after a comet. Hushed legends speak of them losing their way at times and descending from the night sky to earth, cold and death following in their wake. I see Blackjack Davin. Born, or so some experts believe, of magic ice crystal, the hounds of the Wild Hunt race alongside their spectral masters. Like ravenous feral dogs, they are capable only of mindlessly attacking whatever crosses their path. Dimeridium bomb, huh? Elemental oil. So Igni is a good choice, and you can Axie them. Good to know, good to know. Okay, Foglets are necrophages. Oh, I didn't realize. If night ever catches you in the swamps, stay put and wait for dawn, even if it means standing waist deep in water with leeches crawling down your trousers. Most important of all, if you see a light in the fog, never, and I mean never, go towards it. Oh, so they're kind of like will-o'-the-wisps? Fog is the traveler's foe. In the forest, it can make one lose one's way. At sea, it can send one sailing into the rocks. Yet such dangers are nothing compared to the monsters known as foglets, which sometimes lurk within it. These creatures have powerful arms and claws like Saracanian Kinjals. Yet what makes them truly dangerous is their mastery of deception, beguilement, and disorientation. Many times they need not attack at all, instead simply driving their prey to madness or into boggy marshlands, after which they wait patiently for it to drown in the muddy waters. What nice fellas. Moondust bomb we don't have, but we do have necrophage oil, so... And Quen, it says. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I didn't. I just skipped past all my oils. We got it. Okay. Necrophage. There you are. Boop. And I need to repair that sword. We can do that too. Let's drink something. Let's eat something. 80, that's good. Have some fruits and nuts, Geralt. And then, what am I looking for here? Over this one. Sure, we'll use an amateur. It should be fine, right? Good enough. Okay. Alright, I'm feeling like we're fairly well prepared for this. Let's get that health bar up just a little bit more, and... Okay, we're good. Quick save. Now then. So. Oh, back up a bit, back up. Because we're going to blow that all apart, and I don't want you getting caught in that. There you go. Now then, again. Got a little closer than I should have there, but it'll be fine. Okay. So up here, Geralt, is where we really need to worry. Oh, I should have thrown down an Earden first. Whatever. Okay, fellas, I know you're in here. Oh, there we are.
Just wonderful.
Okay. Oop. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Oh my gosh! Geralt, run away! Okay, that's the actual one. Did we get him? Good grief. Well, it was not smoothly done, but we didn't die, so... Hooray. Okay, back to that loot. What do we have here? Alright, all kinds of stuff. And anything else? Just those mushroom. Okay, Doppler decoction is interesting. Oh, I totally went right by that. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing we're going to be able to do with it, because we've not fought Dopplers yet. Still, curiosity calls. Yeah. I always run right into the poison. Oops. Yeah, and then I did that too. It'll be fine. Okay, we'll do this one properly. Thank you for waiting so patiently, Keira. I'm going to need you to wait patiently just a little bit longer. Also, let's go ahead and eat something as well. All these 50. I should throw those away. 80. There we go. Delicious fish. Okay. All the mushrooms we could ever want down here. Seems good.
He awaits us.
Yeah, I see that. Well, let's do it. Make some quip about his helmet, Geralt. I know you want to.
You're stubborn one.
Geralt, I shall help you.
I very much appreciate that.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Don't get killed, though. Okay? Oop.
I wonder how long you last.
Oh, hang on. What do I want to do to you? Stab you in the back. That's what I want to do. Nithral, huh? Okay. Oh, whatever. It's okay.
Stay calm.
Yeah, he's probably gonna run right through it. Or no, he's gonna bring these guys. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I know. Okay, I need to... I'm trying to not bump into that thing. I'm just not doing a great job at it. Okay, you zap him, and then I'll smack him from behind. Nope, I should have run from that. Back up. Run away a bit. It was still active. I was freaking out thinking I'd lost it, but now I've lost it. Aww.
Another rift.
Yes, I see. Oh, that's right. I meant to try and, like, parry attacks and stuff, and I've not been doing it at all. New habits to get used to. Okay. Okay, let's...
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Okay, okay. No? Oh! Get out of there. Okay, Keira, you keep doing your thing. Oh, I was actually right where I needed to be, and then I jumped around to the wrong spot. Ha-ha!
Are you well and whole? I feared...
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
Yeah, let's look around. What did she say? Hold on, if you have your knickers on straight, then what? Ooh, a potion from Tirnalia. Now that's interesting. Oh, I want to take a look at that thing. It might not be exciting, but still. Otherworldly diagram. That's not what I meant to hit, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh yeah. Gotta loot these guys too. So just hang on there, Keira. I'm looking around a bit, getting some olives and stuff. Ooh, well, look at you. She's been very helpful thus far, and I have to say, I really do like fighting with a sorceress. You know, even in Witcher 2, horse blinders. When Sheila helped us a little bit fighting the Karen, I really liked that. It's handy to have a sorceress helping out. But she's developing some kind of feeling here, and sorry, Keira. Already spoken for. Alright. Well, it's very dark in here. And I could get my torch, but do we have any just handy little... Yeah? Can I blast through it? Or is this going to be a way out after we talk to Avalak? That might be. Can you blow such things up? I mean, I think if Arg can't do it, then a bomb's not going to either. Oops, I meant to switch to... Yeah, I don't think it's happening. Okay. Any more little sparkles? No? Let's go. Alright.
Alright, let's watch this message.
Let's. And then let's look at these books.
Ciri, this place is no longer safe.
Oh, really?
Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog.
Got in a fight with a witch in a swamp.
Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
That's a fair
They
point.
searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
We learned about the witches,
we know
though.
They were well acquainted and traveling together.
He warned her about witches. Yeah, I do wonder why they split up, but he warned her about witches, and we heard that she got in a fight with a witch, so we can assume it was those witches, so we need to know where the Crookback witches linger. We learned something, Geralt. Stop being such a negative Nancy.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
Keira, you are making so much sense.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Yeah.
Crookback Bog.
Keira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Do you know these witches? He just said the Crookback witches, didn't he? I'm trying to think exactly what Avallac'h said to us. I know, game has not confirmed it's Avallac'h. This is the theory I'm running with. That's how I'm calling them. But he just said Crookback witches. We assumed swamp witches because that's what was in the notes. But, yeah, bog? Keira? After I was just saying such nice things about you. Well, you are a large sorceress. Crafty. Yeah, why didn't you mention them earlier? When we said that we heard Ciri got in a fight with a witch, huh? It would have been an opportune time to mention it. Well, probably because then she knew he'd go herring off after those Crookback witches.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them.
Yeah, I would have.
But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Well, now that you've been exposed.
After I safely led you through the cave.
I can't believe you'd think so poorly
Yeah,
of me.
I would.
Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
With reason.
Can't imagine where that comes from.
Keira. You know, it's foolish of me because I knew. She's one of the lodge sorceresses, and I knew that they are totally A-okay with manipulating people left and right. But I can't help feeling a little bit disappointed. Things were going so well with us. She kind of cracked me up with her overreaction about the rats and stuff. She's been very helpful as I've been fighting. Like, that gargoyle fight would have been pretty rough without her. And then now, yep, there it is, out in the open. She knew that when I said Ciri got in a fight with a witch. She knew it's Crookback, but she wanted to come here, so she decided to get a witcher escort instead. I mean, she could have just told us about this place. And possibly... I would have gone anyhow. I don't know if Geralt would have, but possibly. You know, she did say that it was a elf who had a message from Ciri, so yeah. So Geralt would have checked with the witches, but then he probably would have checked up on this lead too if she'd just been honest. Alright, tell us what you know now. Because you were caught in a lie and you might as well out with it. I love how she said, well, I'll tell you everything I know now. Well, like that means anything at this point, Keira.
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood.
The mother and the daughters.
Crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet...
Why so much
throughout
contempt for old
my first
women?
fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps.
Did you go?
One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Huh. So, the thing that calls her out there, is it the mother that they imprisoned, and she's looking for someone to free her? Geralt, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna accidentally free her, and it's gonna be a disaster. Let's do it.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them.
Sweets and trees.
The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Yep.
Treats?
Treats.
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen.
Nope, stories were
All
rare.
normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken yard.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
As a start, let's look at all these bookshelves. Ladies of the Woods. I'm so excited about that. These guys, you are such downer debbies. I feel like we gained some useful stuff out of this, huh? We got a lead, we got these crones to investigate, we learned that Ciri was working with this elf, one of the Ensevern. We don't know a whole lot about him, but, you know, at least it's some kind of information, so we know she's at least got an ally. We know that the Wild Hunt cares about it, which I think if the Wild Hunt is here looking for him, then we should consider that significant, right? Something we should be paying attention to as well, so good thing we know about it. We know to check... come on. We learned all kinds of stuff, guys. This looks like a wall I can blast apart. First, though. Black blood. It's an alchemy formula. Also, one of my weapons is doing very poorly. Yeah, it's gonna break. I better... I don't know why I'm clicking over to the total wrong area. Let's use one of our better ones. How good will it make it? Like, what's it at now? Oops. 79. That's better. Oh, we can make it. Let's do it. So, what is it? Butcher's blood injures vampires and necrophages when they wound him. Hey! That's kind of cool. Alright. Boop. And some white Rafford's decoction. Immediately restores portion of vitality. Oh, that's good.
Mysterious mage herbalist.
Alright. Let's get some senses out here. I know. Very suspicious door. Other things to look at first. Introduction to Applied Magic. Magic is the science of harnessing, subduing, and making use of the power of the elements. It is also an incarnation of chaos, which is why no one without proper training should ever dabble in any of its domains. Expert mages make of magic an art, but the road to virtuosity leads through years of practice, study, and hard work, and requires a considerable amount of required inborn talent. Magic was implemented in our world through the conjunction of the spheres, and was discovered to be a living, changeable, and controllable being shortly thereafter. The name of the first mage, the one who first discovered this talent within himself and grappled with its power, is unknown. We do know, however, that in a relatively short period of time after the discovery of magic, groups began to form in which talented beings could work together on developing their abilities. This period is usually considered the beginning of magic as a science, and these groups, the prototypes of magic schools. The fundamental planes from which one might draw magic power are earth, water, air, and fire. In the tome which you currently hold, each of these will have a separate chapter dedicated to it, according to the level of difficulty and danger associated with the element discussed. Fire being the most dangerous. The ladies of the wood, the gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this earth care not for our fate. Only the ladies of the wood watch over Velen. In foul times, when plague and famine reap their harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas and knock back fortune's foul blows. This is how one begs help from the ladies. Find a child, young and innocent, and take it to Crookback Bog. No, we're not taking a kid to Crookback Bog. Seek out the ladies' shrine. 'Tis where the trail of treats begins. Set the child off on the trail, and it shall follow the sweet track and find the good ladies. Everything sounds terrible about this. And then they're gonna get eaten by a witch who lives in a shack made out of treats. The child will never want for anything again, for the ladies are kind and generous. What happens to the child? Does it go back to its parents, or do the ladies keep it? Stand before their shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the good ladies will hear, for they see and hear all that takes place in their domain. Domain? I'm not entirely sure how to say that word. If you made the offering as it must be done, your plea shall be heard. This sounds a whole lot like we have to sacrifice a kid. And I'm not okay with that. And then these are just, we looked at all these before. Okay. The bear legend. Oh, did we learn something about bears? The Berserkers do not constitute a separate clan in terms of blood or lineage. They are instead a family forged by warriors who have heard the call of the bear and answered it by abandoning their loved ones and joining the community of mountain dwellers. Not every man who seeks to join it is accepted into the Brotherhood. The candidates must first pass difficult trials which usually end in their death. The last trial is the hardest. It is called the Trial of the Bear's Triumph, but few outside the Brotherhood have ever witnessed it, and none know what those who undergo it must endure. Quite curiously, the inhabitants of Skellige themselves know very little about the Berserkers, or Wildkarls as they call them. They do not like to talk about these man-bears, not with outsiders, and not even amongst themselves. Werebears. Wait, bestiary. Botchlings? Is that once you try the Trial of the Bears and it doesn't go well? Cursed ones. Yeah. Now finish your soup or a berserker will come and swallow ye whole. Yeah. Okay, Skellige legends speak of men known as berserkers who transform into bears when overwhelmed by a battle rage. That's awesome. In doing so, they lose all self-awareness and are driven by a bloodlust which they must satiate in order to return to human form. Few believe these blood-curdling tales, however, not even in Skellige, where the inhabitants usually treat even the least probable legends with the utmost gravity. This indicates either that berserkers are in fact mere figments of mead-sodden imaginations, or else that they have learned to hide their abilities from the rest of the islanders. The Skald's ballads indicate a berserker transformed in the heat of battle cannot be distinguished from a true-born bear. Only minute anatomical details, such as the shape of their tongues and teeth, reveal their secret. Descriptions of their fighting prowess paint them as invulnerable to pain and able to heal any wound received almost at once, or they regenerate great. If these men-turned bears truly do exist, one can suppose that, like werewolves and lycanthropes, they are particularly vulnerable to oils that harm cursed creatures. Can they also be healed? But if we are to give credence to ancient songs about these creatures' deeds, about the mass murders and massacres they've committed, we can only hope that no witcher will have to test this hypothesis. Alright, tell me about botchlings. Tasty. Can't say it's a lie, but it doesn't exactly convey the whole truth either. Lambert, huh? Botchlings? It looks like a mutant baby. Are perhaps the most repulsive... Well, I mean, I guess our witchers are mutants, so I guess mutant isn't the right way to... It looks like something... It's like a monster baby. There we go. Are perhaps the most repulsive creatures a witcher will ever have the displeasure of meeting. Born of dead, unwanted babies discarded without a proper burial. Oh. Their appearance is that of a partially decayed fetus. Their unformed flesh twisted with hate, fear, and malice. These hideous creatures feed on the blood of pregnant women, driven by a mad hunger that most often leads to their victim's death. Okay, so they're horrifying. They're not at all what I thought they would be. Wow. A botchling will emerge from its lair at night to lurk by the bedside of an expectant mother, draining her strength and that of her unborn progeny as she sleeps. A woman thus beleaguered first suffers from troubling dreams, then fever, delirium, and a general weakening of the flesh. After a few such nights, she is enfeebled and unable to defend herself. It is then the botchling attacks directly, sinking its long, sharp fangs into her body and drinking of her blood until mother and fetus perish together. A botchling stands around 1.5 feet in height, but when threatened and if gorged with blood, it can change form. At such times, it grows into a deformed man, hunched over and striding, ape-like, on its forearms. Ooh. Stronger and fiercer after this alteration, it hurls itself into direct physical combat, gnashing at its opponent or attacking him with sharp claws. A botchling's curse can be lifted by transforming it into a lubberkin, a guardian spirit of the hearth that watches over the family it never knew in the house it never could call home. So it's a really sad, horrible thing, but you can turn it into kind of a bittersweet, beautiful thing. Huh. Interesting. Okay, that's not at all what we came here for, but... Ooh, what are these?
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Well, let's look at what he missed.
He knew they were looking for him.
That's it? Fine. You find anything? Gotta get all the treasure. I might just sell all the pepper. After the white frost. Spiring ash down dreamy hills, past sparkling waters, Tirnaliel drifts, slowly, softly, silently, into oblivion. Sage lips blacken, frosted bones quiver. Before an icebound eye can blink, in distant skies I will watch your descent. He's a poet, eh? Or it's someone else's poem that he liked or something. Okay. Keira, I think we are about ready to take a look at this... Oh, nope, I was wrong.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
we read this yet? What exactly is the Elder Blood? According to some, it is a powerful elven curse passed from generation to generation. Those in whose veins the infamous Ichor, whatever, flows, are said to carry death and destruction within them, to sow hatred and disdain in the hearts of men. It was from this contaminated blood that Ithleen prophesied an Avenger would be born, a destroyer of nations and worlds. Others claim the Elder Blood is an extremely rare inherited talent, granting control over time and space to a degree unattainable even to elven sages. Sadly, few bearers of this gift have been able to control it in full. This merely partial mastery inevitably leads to sudden outbursts of the power that take the form of unpredictable, uncontrollable, and thus extremely dangerous explosions. Behind the dark legends about the curse of the Elder Blood lies the truth of these tragic cases. For obvious reason, the bearers of the Elder Blood were always subjects of great interest to the world's mighty and to mages alike. The former counted on the truth of Ithleen's prophecy, on an Avenger being born who could destroy worlds, and they could thus use for their purposes. As for the latter, they hoped to harness the magic of Ichor to broaden their own knowledge and powers. Ultimately, however, all these plans were for naught. The Elder Bloodline broke off with the disappearance of the heiress to the Nilfgaardian crown, Cirilla Fiona Ellen Rhiannon. Alright. And anything else? Anything else? Just his herbs over here. You want to say anything about that, Keira?
Mysterious mage herbalist.
She's like, yeah, that's cool. Don't care. Alright. This looks like maybe some kind of portal door or something, or else I need to just art it.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
Well, I mean, it's very suspicious.
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
What is it?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one.
Well, thank you.
It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Huh. Thanks.
Trying to get back in my good graces, eh? When you notice a shimmer in the air, walk toward it. When you're close, press A to dispel the illusion. It is a very useful thing to get.
Mm-hmm. Let's see where the passage leads.
So, I do appreciate that she gave me that. Choices, eh?
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Hang on. We need to go right.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
She made a really weird face
Lamp.
there.
The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
I should go straight to the bog. What do you think, Geralt? She manipulated you to get you here in the first place, but it did give us useful information. We know Ciri's, well, our best lead to Ciri is at the bog, and Cronus we still have to check out. So we could go straight to the bog. But also, this is a sorceress, and you do have a weakness to sorceresses. More than that, I have a weakness to curiosity. We're gonna help.
Yeah, I'll help.
Because I was gonna look around anyhow.
Splendid. Come then. Gavella Glan. We're certain to find something here.
Okay, hang on a second. Ooh! Plus, she is really helpful for fighting things, so if I'm gonna explore here anyhow, I may as well have a sorceress to help me out.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Yeah? Okay, hang on. We said... Because I thought she said it felt like a breeze coming from the left, right? So wouldn't that be the way? Or is this the way out? I don't want to go out. I just want to look a little bit.
Geralt!
She's so mad. Okay, I'm coming. I'm gonna help you. It's just having a look around. Settle down. Ooh. Kitty. What? Without the eye you can't do it?
Inscription here. Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
There's just a little bit of nipple peeking through, isn't there? They made sure to get just a little bit of like...
4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Look at her on tiptoe.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
Okay. I think I kind of got it, but give it to me one more.
Mind repeating the riddle?
4 guardians, 4 flames.
Okay, so we're gonna need to set things alight. My favorite.
The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament.
Third has an animal, and the fourth also. Okay.
And thus they stood.
Yep.
All right. Let's see if we can solve this.
Yeah, when she turns to look at me, she's totally just turns just so, and the fold of her top there. Okay. So 2 with an animal. One of them is going to be number 3. The last one had an instrument. This one also had an instrument. Alright, so if the last one has an instrument, the first is... Okay. I think this one first, because he doesn't want to stand on the end. Oops. Then this one. Second stood near him. Third has an animal. Fourth has his instrument. We good? That was not what I needed to do, was it? That. Okay, whatever, this'll do. Oh, hey! Get out of here. I'm trying to ignite a thing. Good grief. No? Oh, okay. Alright, give it to me again.
What was that inscription?
I'll pay better attention.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. First, to light his fire, dared not march on the end.
Okay.
The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament.
Oh.
The third kept close to his faithful beast.
And then the last one.
The fourth marched not
okay.
beside the first, yet
got it.
like the second,
1.
lit up like a charm.
2.
Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Well, let's keep going. 3. Animal and tune. Number 4. There we go. Alright. Now, Keira, I just want to warn you. The only other experience I've had with a magic lamp
Looks like some elven sanctuary.
went very badly. So, you know, just keep that in mind.
What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Gotta swallow on it again.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the Elven Mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
No, we loved
Possible.
her. But anyhow.
This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Not yet. Don't auto. Okay. I'm looking around, so. Oh, what's this paper? Sage's notes. Day 3275. Final conclusions regarding the lamp. My experiences with the magic lamp unequivocally confirm that by using it By using it, active centers... Okay, sorry. By using it, active centers of condensed spiritual energy can be coaxed into contact and can communicate a limited set of the being's last memories. Huh. Lara Dorn's remains, however, emit entirely inert spiritual energy despite the violent conditions of her death, which should have strengthened a desired tendency. Lara remains silent. So, if he's trying to use the lamp at her remains, this must be where she's buried. At this point, further research on lamps enabling contact with the dead seems entirely useless for my purposes. Interesting. Okay, well, I see we have a path up here. And I want to do this before we go the proper way out, which I'm assuming is the other pathway. So, where does this go? Or does this just take me back somewhere I've already been?
Magic.
Oh.
A place of power.
Yeah, and there's some kind of beastie up there, too. Won't hurt to just rest an hour. Alright, Keira? Also, oh, what did it just do? Irden. We did just gain a level, so let's take a look at things. What do we want to do here? Oh, we've got another slot. That's why I need to really focus here. Hooray! So then, let's move this over to the new slot. And see if we can find something maybe with some synergy with our green that we can put in the other slot. I wasn't paying attention. That was pretty embarrassing. That's what I already had there. So anyhow. Also, what other kind of mutagens do we want to mess with? Sign intensity. Vitality seems better. Maybe. Maybe not. We could put this on. I think we're gonna. Boring, but that'll do for now. Okay, also, we want elemental oil. There it is. Alright, you ready to do this, Keira?
Great.
Mm-hmm. Hello, friend.
That stench.
Call him Stink? Oops. Yeah, I should have run for it instead of trying for another hit. Oh, he cowered a minute. I could have got him. Okay, okay, stop being so foolhardy. Oh, she got it. There's so much... all kinds of chests back here. Keira, this was a good spot. Alright, anything we missed? Just these mushrooms. Alright, well worth it.
Magic. A place of power.
Yeah, we might as well do it again. Even though I didn't even use Earden. Alright, Keira, shall we get out of here? She's following, right? Keira? She's stuck somewhere? Come on over. I know, you're barefoot. There's rocks all over the place. It probably feels awful. Alright, come on over.
We going?
Come on. We're done in here, right? Got the lamp. I got my treasures. Nothing else to stay for. Wonder what she's gonna use the
Now in
lamp
his
for.
eye. Ought to use it.
Yeah. Ooh. Shortcut to the outside world. And a boat.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to
did.
venture into Crookback Bog?
Of course.
You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favour to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
Maybe. I'm feeling, I don't know. I'm wondering if the game's gonna give me an opportunity. Let's go ahead and have add another notch to the belt, huh? But no, we just found Yen again. We're not gonna mess around. So I will try to stop by, because if she legitimately has a quest for me to do, then yeah, I'm totally interested in doing that. But if she just wants her shot with Geralt, then no, not interested. Go pass.
I'll try.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Keira.
I don't dislike her, but I feel like Geralt, I mean, he was looking and looking for Yen, finally found her. He's not going to mess that up now. Now, it looked like there was something kind of cool in the distance. Yeah, like there's a part of Broken Bridge or something there. So. Yeah, I know you guys are over here. That one's got long hair, but it doesn't really look like... Is it a water... No, it's a water hag. It took me a second. I didn't see her gut at first. But, yeah. Yeah. So, I could fight her, but I think actually I want to go see... In the boat. In the boat. There you go. Also, where are we on the map? Okay. There's this little island here with buildings on it. I would like to check it out. Maybe that's what I'm looking... No, I think this might be what's caught my eye right now. Okay, well, let's sail to whatever it is. And off we go. Yeah, okay, so that's the bigger island there. Which we might as well take a look at since we're right here. But first, let's go towards this nifty looking thing. Belatedly noticed a little red dot on my mini-map. Maybe it's drowners into the water. So, do we continue to the Crookback Bog? Or do we take a break and go over to the Baron? That's the question. I almost want to take a look at the Baron because he does have a stash over at his area, and that would be good to get. So we might do that. Oh goodness, what happened here? I mean, this doesn't look just like the boat happened to crash here and he died. It's possible. We do have a broken boat. We got the remains of this wall, but it's suspicious that nothing's attacked me yet. No monsters here? Oh, there you are. Oh, you sneaks. Okay, let's just take a second. I'm gonna burn all of you, jerks. Okay, I need to be way more cautious. Ah, and I wasn't. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Well. First things first. Then, let's put something... It's only... I was gonna say I could eat the honey, really, but... This has better regeneration. Let's put it, in place of my meat, because there's only one meat. So, now we know what happened to this guy. He fell for the same trick I did. Ooh, there's some handy treasure followed by... Okay, back up, back up, back up, back up. Like... Well, they're just gonna jump in, aren't they? No? Why do I have Thunderbolt? There. Because I held the button. Instead of tapping it, I held it. That's why. Oh my gosh. Okay, we really need to... There's not a whole lot of room to maneuver here. Okay. We got you all? Good grief. All that for a rusty sword. Hopefully there's better treasure somewhere nearby. We're gonna try diving in this putrid water. Blood smeared notes. Ooh, quest. Okay, well that's a decent reward. I like that. Note to self. Small isle with ruins or a bridge built of red brick. That's the spot. Traces of a camp left on the isle. We'll need to dive down among the submerged ruins. Chest visible among them. Alright. Well. Dive down. Oop. No, no, no. Witcher senses. That's what we want. There it is, right in front of me. The ore is probably pretty good, right? Alright. Is that? I wonder what it's the ruins of. If anyone in the area even knows, or if it's just some random building whose story has been lost. I don't think there's really anywhere to go up here. Okay. Okay. Back it up. Boop, boop, boop. Oh man. Reversing is slow. There we go. I just gotta guide it a little more. Now then, back to this bigger island. That's got some signs of civilization on it. No, we'll just head right up to this dock. Perfect. Alright. Out we go. Anybody here? Well, hello, bees! All the fish just left here. That seems like a thing you would take in, right? And I think I just heard some kind of monsters. Did something nefarious happen here? Yeah, there's ghouls over there. There's also a beehive. 2 beehives. So, we could go fight them. But first... Oh, look at that tower. It's calling to me. Let's take our time, though. And, oh, there's a ghoul over here. Hello, guys. Level 9. Oh. Well, are you guys gonna come fight, or what? Or am I standing on the dock and it's making it hard for you? Gross thing. He's backing up. I'm getting deeper and deeper into ghoul territory. Oh, you got a friend. I see. Multiple friends. Back up. Oh, not in the water. Good grief. Okay. Oh, you jerk. Okay, get both of you in my sights at once. Okay, this isn't working. There we go. Okay, I know there were a couple more, but I'm not that worried about it. So, this was a settlement, but it's been destroyed by ghouls. Well, has it been destroyed by ghouls, or something else destroyed it, and then the ghouls set in? Let's explore. What is that? Big cloud of angry bees? I mean, it does seem like a big cloud of angry bees. It's kind of following me-ish, maybe. Vengeance for all the beehives I've destroyed. I don't think it's actually following me. It seems maybe like, but nah. Okay, so this is the building that we first saw and it's empty. I want to go to this building over here. Or is this the one that we already went in and it was empty? No, we did not go in this one yet. Well, they had some fortifications. Yeah, I hear you, you gross thing, but there's something shining green over there and I want to take a look. What, this is the hut without a door? There it is. Okay. Okay, let's see what's shining green over here. It's very suspicious. Geralt, you have nothing to say about this? Really? Oh, this is pretty with all the little flowers. Okay. Is it just swamp gases? No. Okay, yeah, bees, but there's something like growling. Do I get hurt if I walk into that? It doesn't seem like they're really doing much. You're the thing that's growling. You horrible creature. Okay. I need that. I need more than just that, but that's a start. All that is a lootable box. Meteorite silver plate. Get over there. No? Alright, fine. Oops. Sorry, Geralt. Coming up. Really? Alright. I mean, obviously the most exciting thing is the tower. And I definitely want to go in there, but we're going to scout around the edges first. And let's see you guys again. Those don't look like my normal drowners. There's something else. Do I want to go fight them? Not really at the moment, but maybe I should. Oh, this is what I really wanted. I just want to run around the edge of the city. Oh, look at that. I like that. Sun coming through at just the right angle. Oh, look at, there's even my shadow over there. See? This is like, sometimes I like to go to old forts. Like, I'm from Michigan, so you have to go to Mackinac Island if you're from Michigan. Everybody does it. And you go to Fort Michilimackinac. And they've got some of these, like, kind of wooden walls, sort of like this, that you can walk along. Feel the breeze off the lake. It's nice. Alright, there's another of those glowy spots. What is this thing? Oh, it's just a glass jug. Huh. There's a skeleton here. Are they all spots of where there's dead villagers? Something terrible happened here, Geralt, and I want to know what. Alright, let's go up these stairs, but I think we are just about ready to go into the tower. It's a gloomy place over here, but I wonder, was it always gloomy, or did this all start after whatever befell the village? Maybe there's like a curse on it. Okay, and then we're back to where I started. Uh-oh, Keira's favorite. I'm gonna leave it alone unless it attacks me. They're gross, but, you know. No, I'm not. They're gross. But there's an awfully mystical fire going on here, Geralt. It's pretty suspicious. Who set this up to burn that chair? A fish? There's flies hanging around, so it might be old, but it's not, like, decayed, so it can't be that old. I wonder why the rats weren't eating it. This might be... But again, it's not entirely, like, rotted away. Worried something might happen once I grab this box here. Nope. Don't extinguish the candle. No need. Although you do have to wonder what's been going on here. Yep, there's a skeleton again. Who is knocking? That's surprisingly really creepy. Is it this door? Someone is knocking at the door. Alright, well, very interesting. I think I'm going to go ahead, though, and actually wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back and next time, do we just open the door? I really want to know who's knocking. I almost want to just open the door and see who it is before I finish exploring this place. I think next time we'll open the door.